Hi, good afternoon. Mike here with Lakeshore RV, and today I want to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Furrier on the purchase of their brand new 2024 Timberwolf 16-foot mini loft. So this will be more of a tutorial video. We'll go through, push some buttons, and I'll explain how everything's going to work. You got your battery sitting right up front here. 12-volt marine battery. It will recharge when you plug it in. Also recharges when you tow. Two 20-pound propane tanks. These are both full and ready to go. And then coming over here, this is your tankless water heater. Master on-off switches here. There's also a switch inside. So two switches for the water heater. This one has to be up and on the on position for the one inside to work. And then you got your sewer over here, black tanks in the front, gray tanks in the rear. So what you want to do is once you're done, of course, you want to start with everything closed up. Once you get ready to dump your sewer, take the cap off, hook your hose up. Pull the gate valve out in the front first, pull it, dump it, leave that open, and then right over there, there's what we call a black tank flush. You'll hook a hose up to it, let it run for a few minutes while this is open, and it'll rinse that tank out. Shut the hose off, close the valve, pull the gray, and that the soapy water, that'll kind of rinse everything out for you. And then RV is 50 amps. Here's your 50 amp cord. There's a 50 to 30 amp adapter. And then there's also a 30 to 15 adapter that's going to come with it as well. So any situation comes up, you'll have the right plug for it. Now, if you don't have water, take the cap off, stick a hose in here, you fill up that 40-gallon tank, and then you're potable with the water. Pump switch you turn on inside, pressurizes the lines. Otherwise, if you do have water hookup, best way to do it is just hook your hose up here, turn it on, you run right off the pressure from the hose. Now the guy's got the wheels torqued at 120 foot-pounds. We've done it, the factory's done it. And that's kind of what the manufacturer's recommended. Might want to check that periodically. Now you can get a ladder for this. Lippert, you go online, order one right off their website. You can also use it for the interior loft. So I would definitely recommend getting a loft ladder right away. Awesome rear patio deck. It's got some speakers, some lights back here. There's also a TV hookup. If you want to watch TV out there, there's a hookup for it. Otherwise, there is an antenna on the roof. You could program channels and pick up some local stuff. Now, once you get back into your site, you'll go ahead and drop these jacks down. Once the trailer's level, then you'll crank these jacks down, stabilize everything. Quick connect here for an outside grill. Now, there's some nice stairs, obviously, that come with it. Those are in the upper loft. Sofa's a trifold, turns into a sleeping area. You get your fold-away table here. Big flat screen TV right above that. And again, there's an antenna. You might have to do an auto scan, but you can pick up channels. If you're getting some cold weather, turn the tank heaters on. Make sure there's a little something in there. Now, again, water pump is if you're using the freshwater tank. If you're hooked up to city water, then don't worry about turning the pump on. And then again, at a glance, I can tell you how full the fresh tank is. It's empty. The battery is full. And then the black one is empty, which is a toilet, and then the gray one is empty, and that's the bathroom sink, kitchen sink, and shower water. They use this for all the different Timberwolves, so if it had two bathrooms, you get a couple extra tanks there. But how this one sits, of course, one bathroom. These are all lights, and they are labeled. And then that's your stereo. Upper loft, ladder sits right up there. Now the AC, you can open that vent up and have it dump right on you, or you can close it and push it through the ductworks. Hot day, it's a little bit more efficient. Also is a little bit noisier. Keys are on the faucet there. These are for the sliding glass door, and then the black one is for the outside shower. And that 751 key is for any storage compartments. Washer dryer combo unit. Looks like you got your supply line there. Hot and cold. Also drains out the back of it. So you'll want to make sure you're hooked up to sewer and you got that gate valve open. That's how I would do it. Go ahead and just let it run out opposed to filling the tank and dumping it until you get an idea of how much water's in there when you fire up the washer. Dishwasher. All the controls are right on the front of it. Power buttons here. Ice maker. Pour water right down in there. Once it melts, and so it makes ice. Once the ice melts, it remakes the ice. And that's plugged in, obviously. Double door refrigerator. And then you got your double door freezer on the bottom. thermostat for the water heater. Again, the switch has to be on outside. Now the trailer's winterized, so I didn't turn it on, but if you were to turn that on out there, hit this power button, you'll get a number. And I think it goes from like 110 up to 130 or 140. And then you can control the hot water here. You can raise and lower the temperature. There's a light here, also an exhaust fan I recommend you use when you're taking a shower for obvious reasons. The toilet now, you want to get some chemicals to get started. Use your pre-measured briquette, drop it down in the bowl, breaks the waste down, breaks the toilet paper down, helps with the odor. So that goes right into the toilet. Full-size oven. Well, for an RV, that's a big oven. I should say that. Oven light. So that's your piezo. So what you want to do here is turn the gas on, pick a burner. That's the back corner one. Turn that gas on, push and hold it, and that'll fire up the stovetop. Actually, let's start over. To light the oven, you turn it to pilot, push down and hold it. To light each burner, turn it to high, push and hold it, and it lights that burner. And so on. .50 amp power cords in here, and then I'll make sure there's a 50 to 30 amp and a 30 to 15 amp adapter in this compartment as well. And then again, you got your upper loft here, bedroom, fireplace that runs off electricity. You just push a button and that's right on the face of it. And then of course there's lots of built-ins, USB charging ports, all that stuff. And if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to give me a call. Again, this is Mike with Lakeshore RV. Let's go over this thermostat too. Okay, so you turn it on and then you get mode. So you get dehumidifier, air conditioner, heater, fan, dehumidifier. And then you can adjust your heat up and down here. So pretty straightforward. You just run through your cycles here. And then to turn it off, I believe you hold this down. Yeah. And that'll shut everything off. This is a cup rinser. You stick your cup in here, it'll rinse it and run down the drain here. Again, appreciate your guys' business. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. Again, this is Mike with Lakeshore RV. Thank you.